Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I have a new video, and in this episode we get a lot of things done. We actually move forward quite a bit, and I got all the missing pieces. So come and take a look. So my Vega came with this 4-speed Saginaw transmission, and since the very beginning I got in mind of getting an automatic turbo 350 for it, but after 5, 6, 7 months of doing research, I decided to go back to the 4-speed Saginaw for 2 reasons. One, it's a working transmission. 2, I think it's going to make the car very fun. And 3, I could not trust Marketplace spending $500-600 on a turbo 350 transmission, then to realize that it's a piece of junk and it doesn't work. So in order for me to piece this together to the small black Chevy, I ordered some parts, and some parts are hard to find, but I was lucky enough to get it, and let me go ahead and show you those. But before we do that, let's go back in time when I pulled the transmission out of the car. Okay, let's do some cleanup of all this filth. I'm gonna scrape it first. This is my little contraption here. I don't know, maybe a little sketchy, but I'll be fine. Let's go. So in order to adapt the 4-speed to my small block Chevy, I need a specialized bell housing. So I found a 1978 Chevy Monza bell housing, the Chevy Monza, and I'll go ahead and put a picture or video right here so you guys can see what it looks like. The Chevy Monza is the direct successor to the Vega. It's basically the same car, the H body. Some of these came with a small block Chevy, mainly a 305. This one here is the 2+2 model. Pretty sweet. It's basically an exact same car as the Vega. It's like the car that followed it. Everything was the same. Everything. Just the body style was different. They were called the H series. So anyway, some of those Monzas, the 2+2s and the Spiders, came with small block Chevys from the factory. And in order for you to, 1, 2, 3. So you need a special bell housing. So I was lucky enough, doing after much research on eBay, a guy in Montana was able to find the bell housing for it. So let me show you what I got. So this is the bell housing here. This is for a Chevy Monza, 1978. This is the model number. And has some writing, GM. So basically what you want to do is get this mounted together. Let me set it up on a tripod because it's going to be hard for me to do it on handheld. There you go. Fits like a glove. It's just a mock-up. So it fits perfectly. Yeah, it's not lined up. I just put it as a mock-up so you can see how much more or less it goes in. There you go. That's much better. And on the engine side of things, it goes connected right here. Of course, it's not going to fit because I have the mount in the way, but so you can see. Yeah, along with that, I need a flywheel. Now this thing weighs a ton, so I'm going to try to do my best to show you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Here's the flywheel that attaches to the back of the crankshaft. And it goes in here along with a clutch. Okay, I think I may have messed up with the flywheel. I think it's too big and it doesn't fit on the bell housing, so I need to get back to that one. Shucks. Shorty here. As I'm editing this video on July 15th, I saw a marketplace, a local guy selling a flywheel for the Monza. So I'll be checking that out. I have a good solution, hopefully. All right, here's the clutch. Hopefully this works good. Pressure plate, clutch, throwout bearing, and pilot tube to line everything up. So this looks to be good. And the bolts for the flywheel. Okay, here's the old 4-banger that came out of the Vega, the original. I need to get the cover off. I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need the clutch cable, which I think is broken off. And I also need the pitchfork that goes in there to move the clutch. I read that it should work on my setup, but not going to know until I remove that. So let me go ahead and get this bell housing and the necessary parts out of them. It broke, so I need to get a clutch cable. This is the fork that I'm after, so I need to take this. So there it is. Took a lot of muscle, including the crowbar, but here's the old clutch, flywheel, and there's the clutch for fork that I need. I cleaned the fork from the 4-cylinder, the clutch cable cover. I don't think that's going to work. I'm not sure if that one's going to work either, but at least I have cleaned it up a little bit, and once I get all the pieces together, we'll try it out. If not, I'll go ahead and purchase a new one as well. right, so that's it for this week's video. I got a lot done. It's a shame that the flywheel that I got was incorrect. I guess the internet was wrong. I never seen that before. Anyway, what I bought was a 14-inch flywheel, and it should be less than 14 inches. I think like 13, 13 and a half, 13 and a quarter. So I gotta see what's available. That's the one that I got was 14. So a little too big. Everything else should be fine. So just to wrap up, I got the V8 Monza bell housing. I decided to go with my Saginaw 4-speed that came out of the Vega. This should be good up to 300 horsepower. I'm not going to be making anywhere close to that, 250, maybe 260. So I should be good with that. We looked at the flywheel, which I got to return, get a smaller one. The bolts, clutch and pressure plate. And that's about it. So a little bit of a hiccup there. Like I said, let me go online and try to get a new flywheel. So in the next video, hopefully I'll get the right one and I can start putting everything back together. We're getting closer to getting that engine inside my Vega. So if you don't mind, share the video, like and subscribe. And till next time, peace. So humid up here. It feels like Hawaii. I'm going home.